Okay, we're starting. So we'll start with Success Club recognition, which of course I don't have it pulled up yet. Okay. So we're only 3 days into the month. Lydia is already on the board with 1 point. Lauren is on the board with 2 points, and Lene is on the board with 2 points. And I am on the board with 4 points, but that's only because I bought a challenge pack from myself. So the goal is to hit 5 this month, you guys, at least. We're going to try it. We said last team call, we're going to go for no in February. So don't hold back. This is the month to invite, okay? Especially if you're involved in Team Cup. One of the whole reasons that we do Team Cup is to kind of get you to go outside of your comfort zone. You've got the other people on your team depending on you. So kind of don't hold back. Try things you haven't tried before. If there's someone that you thought, ooh, I think they would really benefit from one of my challenge groups, but you haven't reached out to them yet for whatever reason, now's the time to do it, okay? Dang, it's gone. Don't be discouraged. The more no's you get, the closer you are to your next yes, okay? 21 Day Fix Extreme launched yesterday. I just wanted to go over real quick. I don't know if you guys have been able to look in the FAQ or look in the back office, kind of see what 21 Day Fix Extreme is about. It's a lot like the 21 Day Fix, where you've got your workouts, different workout for every day of the week, 30-minute workouts. You'll need the free weights again. And it's going to be pretty much the same setup as those workouts, but a little bit higher intensity. So there might be some jumping, there might be, compound exercises still, but there's still a modifier. So I've had people already look at the little promo video for 21 Day Fix Extreme and kind of be like, oh, this is way too intense for me. And then I explain there's still the modifier who breaks it down, lower impact exercises. So for example, like the jump squats and all that kind of stuff, there is a option for just regular squats. It's easier on your knees and everything like that. So going off of that though, I would say this program is for someone who's probably already been exercising. If someone is interested in 21 Day Fix-esque workouts and portion control, the containers and the meal plan, and you think they would benefit from it, I would definitely start them off with the regular 21 Day Fix. So you could say Extreme is for 21 Day Fix graduates, someone who's coming off of another program. Just make sure it's someone who's kind of been exercising. You don't want to get someone into a new program and have them feel like so discouraged after the first week, like, oh, holy crap, I'm so out of shape, I'm not going to survive, okay? So make sure when you're talking to people and inviting them, you're really listening to their goals and matching them up with the best program for them. And I know, of course, we all don't know everything about every single program. I have not tried every program, and I don't expect you to. But that's what we have our Knockouts United page for. Any questions, post in there. Hopefully someone's done the program. If not, we can put our heads together, research, ask other teams, and figure it out. So for this month, 21 Day Fix Extreme and 21 Day Fix are on sale. So they're starting this new thing. So we have challenge packs, which is obviously the program, the fitness program, and the month of Shakeology. And now they're doing Kickstart challenge packs too. So if you see Kickstart in the title or whatever, it means they're including a round of the 3-day refresh. So Kickstart means you've got your 3-day refresh, and then you've got the fitness program and Shakeology. So that's going to be more expensive than just the regular challenge pack. So this month, 21 Day Fix Extreme challenge pack and 21 Day Fix challenge pack on sale for $140. And that'll be regularly $160, so people are saving $20. And remember, if people are thinking about Shakeology, but they're not too sure about it, or if people just want the workout program and they're not sure why they would be paying $140 for the Shakeology too, just kind of, I'll usually remind them, tell them why I love Shakeology and tell them, well, hey, Shakeology itself is already, it's 132. So I say Shakeology itself is already 130. So if you just do $10 more, then you get the whole 21-day fix or whatever it may be program. So, and people, you know, people don't really put two and two together and realize how much Shakeology costs in the first place. So the challenge pack really is the best deal for them. So that's that. I wanted to go over for our team this month, we're going to do a little bit of a drawing, like for incentives. So I know not everyone's doing the team cup. So I just wanted to get something together to kind of motivate everyone, to hit Success Club, to add new coaches to our team and all that. So I have, this is kind of ridiculous, under my desk, a big Shakeology bag with lots of goodies. So like Shakeology, we've got a Shakeology hoodie. I got a bunch of different clothes, okay? So Insanity, let's see, Turbo Fire Tank. We got a lot of stuff. So I want to give it to you guys, okay? Wear and share is really helpful, believe it or not, for your business. So, and it's just fun to get new clothes or new Shakeology bags or Shakeology packets to give out as samples to keep for yourself, whatever. So we're going to do a drawing this month for your little virtual shopping spree in my bag of tricks. So the way it's going to go is on March 1st, I'll do a drawing, and I'll record myself picking names out of a little hat. Your name will be entered once if you hit Success Club 5. It'll be entered twice if you hit Success Club 10. And then for each coach you sign in, it'll be you sign to the team, your name will be entered again. So say you hit Success Club 10, your name's going to be entered twice, but you also signed 2 coaches this month. So your name will go in 4 times. So obviously you have a better chance of being picked and getting to pick something out, and I'll either deliver it to you if you're close by or mail it to you in the mail. So again, incentive is going off of Success Club and going off of coaches that we sign to the team. So stay tuned for that. Make sure we're updating the SC document so we can see where everyone stands, a little friendly competition. So tonight, this will be kind of quick. I wanted to go over, I know we're always talking about how to use social media to advance your business and get the message out and talk to people. We're always talking about how to promote challenge groups, how to run challenge groups, different strategies like that. So tonight, I just have a couple other tips that we haven't really talked about as far as promoting your challenge group goes. So some of these might be maybe something you haven't thought about before that you might want to try and see how it works out for you. We have talked about the first one, though, is being relatable. So it's really easy. I know a lot of us follow top coaches just to kind of get an idea of how they're using their Facebook, how they're running their business, just for some inspiration to help us out and give us ideas. You don't want to copy what they write in their post, word for word though, right? So you want to make it relatable to you, because whoever's following you on Facebook, following you, they're not following Melanie Mitro or some other top coach. So make it relatable, as in a good thing to do, which I know a lot of people don't like to point out what their struggles are, but is point out like what you're having trouble with. So I know sometimes when I've posted about joining me for a challenge group, I've talked about like, okay, the holidays are coming up. Like there's no way I'm going to stay motivated unless I have accountability partners. Or I know Jess just posted last week, she started the 21-day fix, and on Super Bowl Sunday, she's like, okay, week 1 went well and I'm already feeling better, but it's Super Bowl Sunday. There's all these Super Bowl snacks. Like I need accountability partners to help me through the rest of this program. So people will kind of see like, it's not just you helping them with accountability. Like they're helping you too. You're human, you're normal, and you've got struggles too, right? So being relatable, talking about how busy you are. Like, thank God these workouts are only 30 minutes and I don't have to spend 20 minutes driving to the gym, 20 minutes driving home from the gym. I can just do it at home, whatever. Being relatable. I know a lot of like my friends who are coaches who have kids will talk about like, okay, it's easy. Like, I'm a mom, I'm busy, but it's easy to use my kids as an excuse when really they should be the reason for why I'm working out, whatever, kind of going off of that. So it doesn't even have to come into when you're doing your challenge group posts. Just in general on Facebook, you want to be relatable, and that's how you're really going to connect with your target audience, and they're going to a light bulb's going to go off in their head and be like, hey, that's me too. I know I'm going to call Lydia out because I know I posted something about coaching and planning ahead for like, you know, when we have kids down the road, our future family, and I want to be able to contribute financially in our house, but I also want to be able to spend time with my family. And I think Lydia mentioned that was something that really like hit home for her, I guess, thinking like, hey, yeah, me too. Maybe I should see what Kelsey's doing. So being relatable is huge, which leads into the next one. Add some you into the content of your little spiel that goes with your post, your PicMonkey picture, your picture of you, whatever you made. So sometimes when I type like I'm like talking to people like, okay, you guys, I don't know. Like, I'm not trying to sound super formal, like, please attend that. I don't know. Just add some you into it, okay? So I was really proud of my last one, and no one commented until I told Jessica to get on and comment. But on Super Bowl Sunday, I posted about there being some deflated prices. Like, that's supposed to be funny. And no one commented on it, but just add some you into your whatever you're posting about your challenge group, okay? If you didn't understand that, you must not be up on your current sporting event news. Okay, another thing that I'm kind of just starting to realize, in your challenge group, hopefully you've seen in our Knockouts United, in our team page, we're gonna run team challenge groups as well, so you don't have to feel like, oh my gosh, I need to get enough people to hold a challenge group, or oh my gosh, I need to post every day. What am I going to post? You don't have the pressure of running your own challenge group. We'll have a team one that I need to go in after this and add my people into, where we can all kind of support everyone's challengers. So still, if you've got challengers in there, even if you don't, get yourself in there and support everyone, because it'll be good practice for when you do hold your own challenge group. But we're going to have people in there who are doing whatever program. It's not going to be just 21 Day Fix. That seems to be the most popular right now, but I just had someone buy PiYo. We're going to throw it all into one. So we're going to focus more on, we'll share healthy recipes, and we can go over, okay, this is for 21 Day Fix. It's this container, this container, this. For PiYo, this is going to be one of your carbs, one of your, you know, we can break it down for them if they have questions. But we're going to focus on other healthy strategies with how to stay on track, just motivating each other, checking in. So we'll try to play some games and make it fun. But when you're, yeah.
When is that starting?
So I made the group already, and I'm gonna start just posting tomorrow. Upload like the trackers so they can do like initial measurements and everything.
Okay. So I'd like to add that one girl.
Yeah, let's get her.
Me a little bit of difficulty. Like to add her to the group.
Maybe that's our team call topic for next week: dealing with problem customers and challengers.
Sounds good.
So what I was going to say is, when you're promoting for challenge groups, you don't need to post the name of a program. Like, you don't need to say, join my 21 Day Fix challenge group, join my T25 challenge group. Because, well, for a couple of reasons. Because, first of all, our challenge group, we're going to have a hodgepodge of programs in there. You don't want to, sometimes when we say, like, and trust me, I've been doing this the whole time, saying 21-day fix group or whatever. But you don't want people to look at that and feel like excluded, like they don't want to do the 21-day fix and they think that's all you have to offer, so they're not going to join in. They might think they've heard something about whatever program you mentioned and think that's not for them, and so they're not going to join. Also, because this sounds kind of sneaky, but because if you post, you're doing a PIO challenge group, this is going to give them a chance to look online, look on Amazon, see how much PIO costs, decide, oh, that's way too much before they can even hear if it aligns with their goals and what they can get out of it. So that's another reason. Sometimes you might just want to leave any names of programs out of it in your original post on Facebook, and then connect with someone. You're going to be talking with them, and you'll start with, okay, well, tell me a little bit about what you're doing now for exercise. Tell me a little bit about what your goals are, where you want to head. Like, we going for toning up? We going for weight loss? A little bit of both? Any injuries? That kind of thing. Just kind of like an initial consultation, I guess you would say. So that you can really connect with them and then go from there and make sure that you're matching them up with the program that's going to be best for them. So someone who says they're really struggling with nutrition, I generally, if I think they can handle the workouts, which most people can, I'll go to 21-day fix, because that's like the most straightforward, concise, easy to follow nutrition that's been working for a lot of people that we've seen. So you can also come up with different names for your challenges. So like I said, instead of mentioning the program, 21-day fix challenge group, or I think the last thing I said was like getting fixed in February, you can come up with different names. So the team challenge group that I made that we're going to get up and running this week, sorry, I've been kind of unorganized, is just fit in February. Nice and short. Can throw whatever group, whoever's doing what program in there, just something general that's going to fit with everything. So also, I would say for your challenge group promotions that you're posting on your Facebook or your Instagram, whatever, I know I've said this one before, but don't post the price and don't post your direct link to your Beachbody website, for the same reason that I said don't say the name of the program necessarily. And this might be something you want to try out. It seems like it's been working for me a little bit better recently, because again, that gives someone, without talking to you, without seeing what a challenge group has to offer with the support, without seeing how fitness and nutrition can go together and can really get them results that maybe they haven't seen before, just a chance to jump to conclusions like, ooh, $140, I'd rather go to the mall this weekend with that, or whatever. If they can click on to your website and just read what the website says, rather than actually talking to you and having you connect the product to their goals, whatever's important for them, kind of, I don't know, some people take themselves out of the picture before they really see the benefits. So I know I've gone over this with my coaches, at least when they first start, is I say message the people who do, of course, the people who comment and say they want more information, but also the people who just like it. If they're liking it for some reason, unless they're just accidentally scrolling and hit like by mistake, which I do all the time. And then you can't unlike, because it's like they got a notification that you liked it. So why don't you like it? It's so weird. Struggles that go on in my head. So you're going to message both people. Why not, right? But make sure you're privately messaging them. I think everyone kind of just picks this up pretty much right away, gets the hang of it. Just because, again, you don't want to just post everything right out there on your Facebook wall for people to read and, again, decide for themselves before getting to talk to you one-on-one. So those were some tips that I wanted to bring up that might be helpful for you. And I also wanted to go into forming a little acronym for how to build relationships, which, as you can see from these last couple tips, that's what this business is all about. Let me go ahead and share my screen. Here we go. Okay. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Okay. It's kind of hard to read. I tried to zoom in. Okay, so I have like a bunch of different coach tip little pictures that I had made a long time ago. But I wanted to go over this one tonight since we're talking. We've got some new coaches who are trying to get challenge group promotions off the ground and running and build their client base. And I think this would be helpful to go over. So when you want to build relationships, and I'll post this in our Knockouts United page, think of the acronym FORM, okay? I know a lot of people, especially when you first start coaching, or even I've been coaching almost a year, and I'm reconnecting with people that I haven't spoken to since like elementary school. And so this is kind of a good guideline on where to direct the conversation. I don't know, just ways to break the ice and kind of catch up and get things started. So obviously, if someone messaged me from elementary school and I haven't talked to them in a lot of years, I'm not going to say, oh my gosh, you need the 21-day fix. You should definitely do it. This is how much it costs. Join us. You're going to want to catch up. That's freaking awkward if you talk to someone and they just invite you right off the bat, okay? So it's different when it's like, oh, my aunt messaged me and I'll be like, oh, you should really do this with us. It's different. So you're going to be able to feel out whoever you're talking to and how you want to direct the conversation. And hopefully you got enough people skills to just know when the right time to slide an invite to a challenge group or to a coaching sneak peek or to the coaching opportunity in general into the conversation. So the F in FORM is family. That's like one of the easiest things to ask about, right? Someone you haven't talked to in a while. Oh, how are your parents doing? Are they still living in whatever? Or you have kids now or pets? Whatever. Usually if someone that I haven't talked to in a while is messaging me, I'll jump on their Facebook, kind of look through their wall, be like, okay, where are they living now? Like, just to kind of refresh my memory before we get into conversation, I guess. The O is for occupation. So what are they doing for work now? Like, do they like it? How long have they been there? Just general stuff to catch up on. Recreation, what do they do for fun? Like, you might see pictures from their summer vacation. Oh, you guys went to the Outer Banks. Like, we love going to the Outer Banks. Just, pick up on ways that you can connect. And then the M is message. So now is when you can get your message across. And I wrote down there, think what I feel comfortable inviting them to my birthday party. So sometimes I have, like I said, people I haven't talked to in a while who message me and we start catching up and it kind of, they forget to respond or the conversation's not really going anywhere. I'm not going to send them an invite, right? Because I wouldn't feel comfortable inviting them to my birthday party. So this is just kind of a guideline. If you are not sure where to direct the conversation, where to go from there, just think of FORM and where you're forming the people that you're building relationships with. I know for me, once it gets to occupation, and I do, like, I'll say, oh, like I'm a Beachbody coach. Talk about my full-time job, but who wants to talk about that? Then people are usually like, what's that? They take interest into it. And so I find a lot of times they just start talking to me once I say I'm a Beachbody coach and explain what it is. They'll go into, oh gosh, I really need to start working out again, or I'm really having trouble with my nutrition. It's almost like me saying I'm a Beachbody coach is just their ticket to vent about whatever's going on with their health or fitness journey or whatever, which is awesome because then it's like they're bringing it up. You don't really feel awkward being like, I can help you with that. So you'll find a lot of times I don't even get to the R because once I say my O, then we're good to go. So that's just something to think of. Again, I'll post that in our team page. And let's see. I think that was pretty much just what I wanted to go over tonight. Yeah, so don't forget about our team incentive. I'll post the details about that for the month on our team page too. And do you have any questions? I think that's pretty much it.
I'm good.
You good?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna stop recording.